I wrote something up, and, I could be here all day writing things about Mary Lou. So, I guess I will start. So you have some background history about me. Mary Lou so I'm her second cousin, so my dad was Mary Lou's cousin. And I try not to get emotional, but it's just, I think about where it started with everything and where it's ended up. And it's been quite a journey. And I owe a lot to Mary Lou. Because you've carried on what my dad wanted my brother and I to do, and that was to be proud of who we were and our heritage. So, I don't know how many times I can say thank you, and I can't remember the Lashutsi word, Tom. Tigwitsi. So I feel like that's like a common theme through what I wanted to share today. So, anyways, so I have been blessed with the opportunity to learn how to weave and have apprenticed under Mary Lou for this journey started 21 years ago. So in that time, my dad's passed from brain cancer, and during that time, one of my aunts was learning to weave for Mary Lou and had brought the baskets in and to share. And so he looked at me and said, "Sis, you should do this." And I said, "Okay, all right then." And so in that period of time, it was about 6 months, and when my dad passed at the memorial, Mary Lou came up and I met her and I said, I'd love to learn how to weave, and she said, "Yes, let's do it." So that started the journey. We applied for grants, and I started learning to weave. So I've learned how to make, in this period of time, how to make traditionally all the different types of baskets and regalia, hats, blankets, you name it. Yes. Now I haven't made a blanket yet, but I've seen it in process. So that's another thing on the list. So let's see here. So many things to say. Mary Lou's just been supportive of my weaving, even during those times, because my son was born during that time, when everyone was telling me, "You're not going to have time, you can't do this." I still had her support, and that meant a lot to me. She's been there. She's given me just a wealth of knowledge about the culture, our family, and that's been helpful within the grieving process as well with my dad. So that's just been a great journey as well. Learning how to traditionally weave has been just an amazing experience. And so I just thought of, when I was asked to speak, I was thinking about a story, one of our gathering experiences. So we had gone out, so we had, I had found someone that had they were gonna walk, so we were gonna go out and gather. So we went out and she was gonna show me how to pull some cedar root. So we went out, and so we were out there digging, and she said, "Well, I go, "I think I found one." So she says, "Okay, well, so sometimes you just gotta tug on it." So I said, "Okay, I'm gonna tug on it." So I tugged on it, and it gave loose, and I went flying into a huge fern. We were laughing hysterically, thinking, what if someone saw us out here? And then we've, had shared other experiences too, like talking about the strength of cedar. Cedar is so strong, and you know what? Saying that, I don't have this written down, but this just popped into my head. Mary Lou, you're a pillar of strength, and you're a true testament to what cedar is, and it's too that, we talked about that and, pulling it and sometimes it doesn't want to come off. Well, it has like a tensile strength of like 10,000 pounds. So it's very strong stuff. So we're talking about, because you're supposed to be able to twist it till you get to the point where it'll pop off. Well, sometimes it doesn't pop off and you can be hanging off of it, like swinging like Tarzan. So we had some great stories about that too. So I've just had lots of great memories of spending time learning about weaving and gathering traditional ways, and that's been priceless. So also, let me pass this here. I also want to, I think this is important to speak to too, especially after talking about Mary Lou being a pillar of strength. She's been through so many things and she's shared so many experiences in her life that have not been easy. And I know with spending time with you, I know you're considered my second cousin, but really you're like an aunt to me, almost like mom. Really a mom, yeah, I would say. Because I watched you and you've inspired me to be the stronger person that I can be, going through all the trials that I've gone through, because I've seen you walk through it and I know I can be as strong as well. And I thank you for that. And one of those things is you've taught me by example what true love really is. You've given tirelessly to the tribe, culture, sharing, investing for recognition, all teaching, you name it. I don't even know if I can touch all the things that you've done, Mary Lou. You've done so many things. And within this time, I don't know if many of you know, but her husband Chuck was there with her, and he was in a wheelchair and didn't have a function of his arms and legs, so there was a lot of caretaking going on. She still took care of him, and she still did all these things. That's not an easy task, and that's a true testament. Like you look at everything you've touched, Mary Lou, it's just, love. And even Chuck would say, I remember him saying that she always takes good care of me, and it's like, and he just, I know he appreciated everything she did, and they're just really it was a true testament of love, and what that taught me and my future of journey too. So I also thank you for that. And Mary Lou, I hope you always feel honored, especially today and every day, because you have impacted so many lives for the better through your sharing of the Duwamish culture and all the love that you put into caring for the others as they learned and how they took those stories and shared with others. And you're truly a gifted artist and a weaver, and it's been a huge blessing to have the time with you learning, so I could go out and share as I have. As you are an extension of everything I've done, and I give you the credit for a lot for that. And I thank you, because I wouldn't be anywhere where I am now if I hadn't had that time with you. So I truly treasure that. Her artwork includes the beautiful design that you see on this floor. She has works of art in museums around the world. She's done grants for education with children. She's done for our tribe. She has done all kinds of weaving, regalia for, we had the Dancing Feet, the children's group. She's done blankets for educational and for, just in general cultural projects via film documentaries. You have served as a council member and spent countless hours helping with federal recognition. Too. You truly are a treasure. Your legacy continues on through me and so many others as you have shared the Duwamish culture, with. You have impacted lives around the world as well. You have no idea. Far reaches of Africa as well. And that says, just a little side story about I was asked to share cross-culturally in Uganda, and was able to share the Duwamish culture with the Ugandan culture, and it was very inspiring. And I couldn't have done that if I wasn't for you, Mary Lou. So I thank you for that as well. I just want to say, you're just a true blessing to me, and I love you so much. And join me, everyone, in raising our hands to Mary Lou.